don't call out, then it's on her too. So if somebody's flirting with a woman, it's still up to that woman to be like, no, I have a a man or a husband or whatever, instead of just giggling and snickering and letting the shit. But that's what women do, and they say they don't want to be rude, but niggas need that. And the same with bitches. Basically, I'm saying people need to be told the truth, man. That's what it comes down. You have to be told the truth in order to get corrected, in order to walk on the right way. Like if you're sitting here changing brakes, right? You sit here changing brakes, and you're not being attentive to the order that you're taking things out, or you put in the pads backwards and you just shove the shit in there. You know what I'm saying? That's not the right way to go about. Therefore, the shit's gonna fuck up. So if I don't tell you, yo, you put that backwards. Like right now, I'm a trainer at my job. The way that I train, I'm gonna let you fuck up, and then I'm gonna correct you. And that with that sense. Now with the scriptures, hey, I'm about to go commit adultery. Go ahead, and then when you come back, we can talk. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like when it comes to learning that. But once somebody messes up, they need to be corrected. I was like, you put the plates on wrong. Like, what? Like, you put it on wrong. Like, you put it on wrong. Just fucking fix it. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta say nothing back, nothing, So people need to be having that correction. But if I'm not paying attention, or if I'm just letting him do him, or I don't want to seem rude or seem as a tyrant, that's why it's ways to deal with things. It's two ways to deal with everything. Because it's balanced, right? So, go ahead.
It says, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will.
Yeah, he got the whole world in his hand, and all things obey his will, man. All right? No matter how proud you are, how much you think you keeping a job you have, or you take care of your kids, God is over you, period. Because the reason why you're still walking, the reason why you're still breathing, the reason why you're still able to use your 5 senses is because of him. He can take it away. It's all in the scriptures. There was people that couldn't walk. There was people that couldn't see. All right? There was people that had issues of blood, had different infirmities that had to be healed by prayer, by fasting, you know what I'm saying? Or just by touching the garment. Just having faith at the end of the day. So if you lose faith in Yahweh Shai, then what? He gonna jack your ass up, man. But at the end of the day, all things obey his will because he controls the deceived and the deceived. The fact that we have a pie chart here proves that. The fact that before he created the heavens and the earth, before he created any of that, he already had a selection that he was gonna pick. And it makes sense. It makes things less complicated. But nobody knows but him. Can you go back to the top of that?
So verse 1, it says, he that liveth forever created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous.
The Lord only is righteous. That's what I wanted. He don't need nobody on the side of him to let him know, hey, you sure about that? No, his word don't go out void. You know what I'm saying? He is a merciful power. All right, but if we're in his image and we lose patience, he can lose patience. He did. He said, Moses, go see what them, I'm about to kill these niggas, man. I'm about to straight, hey, look, I know I just brought you out of Egypt and everything. I'm about to let these niggas have it.
I bring it back to you.
The folks like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna be like, you brought us out just to kill us and it's gonna make you look bad. You didn't think the Most High knew that? You know what I'm saying? But he didn't care. He lost patience, man. All right?
Yeah, you know how wicked you gotta be.
He's a judge power.
Yeah,
man.
With great jealousy.
With great jealousy.
Great jealousy.
Here it is. I come and rescue somebody out of a damn on some SWAT mission type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you go right back to the drug house. What? Like, come on, man. All right, go ahead. Here, I help you. Like, that's basically how the Lord fought, man. Here it is. I just got y'all niggas out of slavery from worshiping idols. I'm showing y'all that I'm messing with y'all, and y'all turn your back on me just like that. That'll make you frustrated. That'll make you want to bust somebody's damn head. And what they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Unless you're George Bush, come up with your own shit. Go ahead, you have something?
Yeah. This is Chronicles 12 and 32. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times.
Issachar is Mexicans today, man. All right? Go ahead.
To know what Israel ought to do. And all the brethren were at your commandment.
To know what Israel ought to do. So them being able to navigate or have, knowledge of the stars, they knew what to do. And it said in the 200 was in their command, meaning like, look, the Lord put the Spirit on us and follow us this time. And then you had Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Ephraim, Manasseh, those with the warrior tribe. You know what I'm saying? So when it was their time to shine, it was their time to shine. When it came time to judgment, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, for the most part. Judah and Levi, especially Levi. All right? Tough decisions, you got the head tribe. Like, everything, and he created all things in general. And because it all comes down to his purpose, man.
More to it. It's back in Ecclesiastes 43, and this is verse 8. It says the month is called after her name.
The month is called after her name. All right. So when it comes to the Shabbat, okay, when it comes to the Sabbath, it goes according to the moon. It's not every Sunday because that's what America tells you. It's not every Sunday because that's what your pastor was taught. It's not every Sunday because that's what the knowledge that your grandma and your grandpa know. That's the wisdom of this world. All right? But now that you know to do better, you do better, man. All right? You know that it goes according to the moon, you start keeping it according to the moon.
Oh, shit. It says increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above.
Being the instruments of the armies above, man. All right? That could be, part of navigation as well as the constellations and all of that. All of that is linked in, man. Because that goes back to Genesis, the first chapter. He created those things for signs and times, man, for seasons and years. All right? You don't think that even, that they was following the constellations and things when it came to direction? It said they had knowledge of the stars. Okay? So whoever had the knowledge of the stars, and that was another thing. Back then, they didn't mind somebody shining. You got it, go ahead. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I got knowledge of the stars if that's what the spirit that the Lord put on you, man. But you have that today. All right? You got niggas putting out diss records. Like, what are you doing? Apostle Hard don't rap. Sakari don't rap. Johanna don't rap. Nathaniel don't rap. Why you putting diss records out to these men? Like, what is that gonna prove? The Lord gonna bless you with a record deal or something like that? Hey, Lord, what did he do, man? And you sell out your booty hole, fuck it. Cause you deserve it, man. You putting out a diss record. Like, won't you go scripture for scripture? Precept upon precept, line upon line. All right? Deal within the scriptures. Don't go. Like, what is that gonna do, man?
Yeah, it's corny.
Like, cause when they put out when musicians put out diss records, they both in the same profession. They make music, they make music. I'm gonna say something, then they gonna say something.
Right.
Like, what's y'all both? What makes y'all? What puts y'all in the same pot, basically? The fact that y'all call yourselves Israelites. The fact that y'all have a following or a doctrine that y'all follow within the scriptures. So go with that, man. Go to their face and talk to them about the scriptures. Putting out a fucking diss record is not gonna help anything, man. When I seen it, it really pissed me off. And the shit that you talk, you super carnal. in there talking about you got choppers with 100 clips and like I thought our weapons of warfare wasn't carnal. So you forgot it. You just threw out Corinthians or 2 Corinthians. That don't matter. All right. Whether you think they're elder or not, I'm pretty sure. Ain't no pretty sure. They have been in this thing before you. So you threw that out. You know you gotta have some something against another witness against the elder if you're gonna rebuke them. So it's all type of scriptures that you're going against, but you claim to follow the scriptures. Then you say, I think he was talking about Johanna. I think he said something about Johanna supposedly being from the tribe of Benjamin now. But then you sit here and say, basically that ain't shit because he ain't from Judah. Nigga, just because Judah's the head tribe don't mean that somebody else can't shine. Judah was the head tribe, you know, but Issachar had knowledge of the stars, man, of the heavens. All right, Judah was the head tribe, but the warrior tribes was out of the northern tribes. Like, everybody got their time to shine, man. Everybody played their part. Just like the moon, and just like the sun, and just like the stars. Everybody played their part. Just like a fucking car. You got the brakes, you got the gas, you got the shift gear, you got the tires, everything in general is said. The Lord created everything in general. Period. Anything you can think of. That's why people would say, well, in general. Because they think overall, not just in one particular situation. All right, everything in general.
Yep, life, everything. You know, the way somebody dies, the way somebody's judged.
Yeah.
You know, like in general, like
anything you can think of.
Anything. It says, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven, the beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, an ornament giving light in the highest places of the Lord. At the commandment of the Holy One, they will stand in their order and never faint in their watches.
Yeah. They're going to do what Yahweh wants them to do, man. The moon is not going to go full moon and go in reverse to go to a new moon. No, I don't know the waxing and waning, crescent and gibbous and all of that, but whatever the cycle is, it's not going to reverse to go back. It's going to go in that full circle of life, so to speak. All right? That's what it's going to do. Period.
Yeah, like the moon, I feel like being started today, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I feel, yeah. I'm going to be the sun today.
Yeah.
I'm going to come out during the day and I'm going to give light as the sun. No, because the moon was what? The lesser light. So it's not even going to shine as bright as the sun will. Based off the elements that it's created out of. Okay? I think the sun is created out of hydrogen and helium. You know what I'm saying? So based off whatever the Lord makes to make it shine the way it shines, the moon obviously doesn't have that. Hey, just like you have self-illuminated elements. You know what I'm saying? Like radium. Radium is one of those. Phosphorus is one of those.